What is happening today, my More Squad? We are back with episode 6 of Talk More Sports, hosted by me, your main man, Hudson Moore. All right, y'all. To my track and field community, it's Mr. Moore on track reporting to you that just from last weekend, we witnessing history. We are witnessing greatness. Last weekend at the Ed Murphy Classic, the 17-year-old phenom, Quincy Wilson, just ran a 44.10, breaking his own under 18 400-meter world record and number 4 in the world currently right now. I'm telling y'all, we are witnessing greatness from this young man. The way he carries himself, the chip on his shoulder, he's running with such grace and respect, and I am loving every bit of it. And I know everybody who loves the sport track and field feels the exact same way. There's no denying it. I mean, seriously, 17 years old and you're running a 44.10, nearly a sub 44. Don't forget, during the Penn relays, you did run a sub 44 in the 4x4 relay for Anchor, and now you're coming into this from last weekend running a 44.10, breaking your own world record under 18 because he is 17 years old. And you're number 4 in the world. We have 7 Americans in the top 10 this season right now in the 400 meters. Number 8 right now is Quincy Hall, who is a reigning Olympic champion. And now you got the 17-year-old fresh coming off from last year in the Olympics running the 4x4, and now you're running number 4 in the world. That 43 is so within his grasp. It's so right there. It's right there. And the fact that you're not even college yet, he's not even a senior in high school, and he's running nearly a 44, a sub 44, right? I'm getting so excited because I'm just like, what are we watching right now? It's crazy to me. And the fact that USA Championships are coming up, he has a legitimate chance to actually make a team. And I'm not just saying like a 4x4, possibly an open 400, being top 3 at the USA Championships. Because top 3 gets you an automatic open 400 meter. If you're top 5, top 6, you can be on the 4x4. But the fact he has a legitimate chance to make the top 3 to be running the open 400 meters is crazy. Because that's how he's really going to make his name, right? Yes, running the 4x4 is great. The times you are running are fantastic. But the fact that the 43 is right there and you have a chance to actually make top 3 at the USA Championships is just amazing. And I am loving every bit of it. As being a former sprinter, running at the high school and collegiate level at Central Washington University, shout out to my cats. Seriously, I thought we've seen it all, honestly. From Sidney McLaughlin, keep breaking the 400-meter hurdle world record, Noah Lyles dominating both the 1 and 2, Mondo Duplessis break the world record every time he goes on the pole vault. Like, we thought we'd seen it all. But now a 17-year-old coming into this year now, running a 44.10, nearly a 43. I'm loving every bit of it. Because also, don't forget, we're seeing a lot of 16, 17, 18-year-olds now running sub 10s, running sub 20s. But for a 17-year-old to really nearly running a sub 44 is crazy to me. Astounding. Seriously, I'm lose. I'm at a loss for words. Honestly, it's amazing, and I'm loving this era of track we are entering right now. I'm loving every bit of it. It's just insane to me to know that he has a legitimate chance to make the USA Championships top 3, if not make the 4x4, as we all predict he would be. But still, you are 17 years old, can make your first World Championship appearance, coming off an Olympic appearance, and you're not even college yet. Can you imagine what this kid will be doing at the collegiate level? Because I don't even know if he will stay all 4 years wherever he decides to commit to. I mean, if anything, he'll probably stay for maybe a year, 2, and then we'll sign pro to whatever brand wants him. And if not, he could stay all 4 years. I mean, he's got that talent where he could either stay or leave. That's up to him. But nonetheless, what he's doing right now, hats off to him. Quincy Wilson, if you're watching this, phenomenal job, young man. What you are doing, one sprinter to another. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that head on your shoulders, and you will achieve such greatness because you've already have. But the sky's the limit for you. Seriously, there's so much potential for you, and the fact of what you're doing right now, man, I wish I was you at 17 years old. It's crazy, man. I mean, you have a gift. You have a gift. You have a talent, and I hope you continue to use it to the best of your abilities. So hats off to you. Congratulations. Can't wait to see what you do at the USA Championships and hopefully at the Tokyo World Championships. Amazing job, young man. Now, as we kind of move from Quincy Wilson, we then go to McKenzie Long, who now runs number 2 time in the world right now in the 200-meter women's, 21.93. Now, we all want the Sharika Jackson versus Gabby Thomas rematch in the World Championships because as Sharika is the reigning world champion, Gabby Thomas is the reigning Olympic champion. So obviously, we want the rematch, of course, especially from Budapest in 2023. And now that Gabby also won the gold in the Olympics last year in Paris, so now we really want that rematch. But now with McKenzie Long running that 21.93, it shakes things up a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that McKenzie is going to outperform Gabby and Sharika. I truly don't believe so. If she does, that's great for us because still she's American, representing us, winning gold, great. But I think we would rather want to see either Gabby or Sharika. Not saying we want a Jamaican to win, but we at least want the showdown between Gabby and Sharika, two of the best in today's game, hands down. But congratulations to McKenzie Long, a standout athlete back at Ole Miss, and now she's taken the world by storm, especially with this 21.93, number 2 in the world. It's definitely going to be exciting to see what she does at the USA Championships and hopefully wins a world medal at the World Championships. And as we move from the women's 200 meter, we move to the men's 200 meter with Tamaris McCallum running the number 1 time in the world at 19.73. This kid is from Tennessee University, and he runs the number 1 time in the world, 19.73. Now, is this kid going to win gold over Noah, Tobago, Kenny? Absolutely not. I would be shocked. The reason why, Tamaris, he's still a collegiate athlete, right? I mean, all these 3 guys are professionals. Like, they've all competed at the highest stage, highest level. They know what to expect. They know the competition they're going to be going up against, whether it's at the USA Championships or the World Championships. But nonetheless, Tamaris, what he has done, running a 19.73, that shakes up things a little bit. Because as I'm thinking to myself, right, where we know Kenny, Noah, most likely both of them will be going to the World Championships, representing the men's 200 meter. But that leaves a third spot. That leaves a third spot open. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, definitely not Christian Coleman. Aaron Knighton probably now dealing with that whole ban situation he has with the substance. Fred Curley, probably not. And as I keep thinking to myself, I'm like, we don't have that many other men 200 meters who could really perform and have a chance to win gold. So when I think about it, I'm like, this could be Tamar's season. This could actually be his season, being a Tennessee University kid, a collegiate athlete, potentially repping with Kenny and Noah in the men's 200 meter. I think it's possible. I do. Now, of course, also we do have Courtney Lindsay, who runs a 19.83, but still 19.73, 19.83. It's a anybody knowing track and field, especially sprinter, that's a big difference. And of course, Courtney Lindsay has a little bit more experience, but nonetheless, you running a 19.3 compared to 19.83, it does leave a little bit of a question mark. Maybe it could be Tamaris this time and not Courtney. But who knows? Championship season, it changes everything. It shakes up everything and everybody. But I cannot wait to see what it happens. We know it's going to be Kenny and Noah. But this Tamaris kid, he's now made a name for himself. And not just at the collegiate level, but now at the pro level. And I am excited for that. I am so excited for this USA Championships. I am so excited. You don't even know what's going to happen. I'm still curious about what the men's 100 meter, because now, tomorrow, or excuse me, not tomorrow, Sunday will be the Diamond League in London, baby. And that will be Noah Lyles' 100 meter debut against Tobago. It will be his season debut in the 100 meter. I'm going to say that one more time. Season debut in the 100 meters. It will be July 19th, right? July 19th. July 19th. Excuse me, on Saturday. It's your season debut. And it's mid-July, almost late July, and now you're running a 100-meter season debut. This is going to be interesting, especially going up to Bogo, which I think is a great competition for him, especially after going against him in the 200-meter in Monaco, right? And he ran a 19.8A, beating out Tobago. Now, for my predictions, I think he's going to run a 9.85. I'm going to say right now, a 9.85. He will run a 9.8, and I think it'll be 9.85. I truly believe so. Because after you run a 19.88 in your season debut in the 200 meters this late in the season, how can you not run a 9.83? Or excuse me, 9.85? The possibility is there, especially because you'll have the competition to run that kind of race. So It'll be interesting to see what Noah does. I hope he runs at least a 9.8 to really shake things up. Because nonetheless, we all think Shane Thompson of Jamaica, this will be his year to win gold in the 100 meter after running a 9.75, number 6 all time in the world. So for Noah, to make it a discussion or a possibility, you have to run a 9.8. You have to run a 9.8 in the Diamond League in London. You have to. If you want a real possibility to defend your title, to win gold again, you have to run at least a 9.8. Because a 9.8 would give you all the confidence in the world going into the USA Championships and going into the Worlds. If you can run a 9.8, I have no doubt that there is now legitimate conversation that Noah Lyles could still defend his world title in the 100 meters. But if he doesn't, I don't think none of us would really be surprised because it's so late in the season and USA Championships are right around the corner. So I think it'll be a 9.85 just because coming off from a 19.88 in the 200 meter for your season debut. Why not run a 9.85? It's possible. And with Tobogo being the reigning 200 meter Olympic champion, you beat him in the 200 meter. So I know you definitely want to beat him in the 100 meters. I know you definitely want to do. You don't want to lose to him. He's your main competition. Besides Kenny Benerick and Shane Thompson, he's your biggest competition. So if you really want to perform well and really make a name for yourself and be like you are still that guy, you are still the dude, you are still the reigning 100-meter Olympic and world champion, you got to at least run a 9.85. And especially, we know the atmosphere in London. We know the crowd. We know the love they have for track and field there. We know every time track and field athletes set foot in London, we know the love, the support, the craziness they get, the excitement. So for Noah, he's going to have to put on a show. And we all know he will because it's Noah Lyles. There's never not been a time where he doesn't put on a show. Whether he loses or not, he still puts on a show for all of us to be like, oh, wow. I mean, I was surprised with Noah Lyles. We're always going to get entertainment from that dude, no matter what. So I truly believe he can run a 9.85 in his debut in the 100 meters. And I hope he does. And I have no doubt he will. If he runs anything less than a 9.85, I would be surprised. At least, let's just say 9.8. If he runs like a 9.9, I would be very surprised. 9.8 should be the stand for that dude. And I believe it is. Now, what if he runs a 9.7? Now it's like, oh, damn. You run a 9.7 in your season debut this late in the season? Buddy, you are so winning that 100-meter world championship again. No doubt about it. So I'm going to say 9.8 just to be on the safe side. Be the standard. If you can run 9.8, there's a conversation there. There's absolutely a conversation. 9.9, not surprised. It's your first season debut, late in the season. You didn't have time to really race a whole lot, so it is what it is. By 9.7, oh man, now I think it's going to be him to win it again and not Shane. He's going to have to wait out another year. But 9.8, standard, 100%. And I am so excited. I cannot wait. And I will be giving you all the update on if he runs that tomorrow. And I cannot wait for it. I want to thank to everybody listening to out there. Make sure you comment down below, like and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow on the 19th. And with that being said, we'll be back with more.